Hello, we are here today. They're gonna make tomato jelly. I promised my friend Tara that I'm gonna do it for her. Actually, when I said that I'm gonna invite her, but I just feel the strong drive that I'm gonna do it tonight. So I didn't tell her. So hopefully you will see it in Facebook. Okay? So this is for you. I'm gonna do the tomato jelly, and also I'm gonna do strawberry jelly because the strawberries are in season right now. So this is what I'm gonna do. I just gonna put the volume a little low right now so you can hear me. What I did is I got around the vine tomatoes. I get like around the vine tomatoes. I get around 6 tomatoes, like medium size, like this, okay. And I put into the steam machine, actually to remove the skin. This is how the skin come out very easy. Okay, I'm just gonna put it over there because it's dripping. So we are removing the skin. And I want to show you the steam. If you don't have a steam, you can actually just use hot water, okay? And you just put the tomatoes inside and you just let it stay for a little bit until the skin will come out by itself. This is my steam machine actually. It's on the top over here. So it's like a strip bar. So I put the tomatoes and this is all the vapors coming from underneath. That is the other part over here. I don't know if you see it. Anyway, what I'm gonna do with the tomatoes is I put it in my blender, and that depends. Like you can chop it if you want, or if you want like high texture into the jelly. If not, like you can actually liquefy it in here. And after you just let it cool very slow until the water gets out. So what I'm gonna do first is I like my tomatoes have a little bit of texture, not a lot, but a little bit. So I just gonna kind of like do like pulse. I'm gonna use the pulse button until I just kind of do a little bit. This is what I do now. I just gonna put it into the small pot. And the other hand, I also get around 2.5 cups of organic sugar. The brand that I use actually is this one, organic sugar. Like 2.5 cups. And I got a lemon juice, and I squeeze a lemon into this. And I just put a very low setting onto the stove, so it just starts to just get melted a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. So little by little, I'm just gonna put over here. So there's two options. You can either put the tomatoes in a separate pot to get the liquid out a little bit, or the other would be just add it to the sugar in here, and then after you just let it simmer for a long time until you just get like a very, it looks like a jelly anyway. So this is the secrets, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna pour it here. Those are the kids running over there. I just gonna melt it in here. This has, it's a lot of sugar, but actually I tried that this be organic at least. Now you can also add a little bit of citric acid, but that's what I add the lemon to preserve the the jelly actually. Mine's about a little liquor right now, so I think it's gonna get a while. I'm gonna put other videos so you guys can actually see when it's done, because it's gonna take like at least 2 hours of very low setting. and the jelly is hot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this the gelatin, like pectin, pectin, it just gives it that texture like jello like, and I just gonna add 2 of these envelopes to just give it that texture. And after, what you need to do is just put in the refrigerator, because I guess that thing will go very fast. Okay, so hopefully I show you how this become after. And this, in the same way, what I'm gonna do is a strawberry jelly. So strawberries are in season right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop them. I'm not gonna liquefy this. I just gonna be chunky, and then after I do the same thing. Okay. I show you when this is done. Bye.